Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're starting week 2 of our prep for summer. I have a fat burning glute and inner thigh workout for you today. Even when doing glutes, it's so important that we keep our navel squeezed to our spine in order to engage the core. Alright, let's grab our mat, grab those weights, and let's get started. Let's take a big inhale up, forward fold all the way to the floor. Walk those hands to down dog. Really stretch to the shoulders. Reach that right leg up by your hand and press that knee out to the side, getting an even deeper stretch. Drop that hand. Switch, bringing your left arm up to the ceiling. Drop that knee. And we're going to push back, bringing our front leg right in front of our hips to where our hips are even. And we're just going to rock back and forth, keeping your spine straight and tall. To the mat, swing that leg back, tuck the toes, stretch back into downward dog, wiggle through the ankles, and now bring that left foot forward, push the knee out, hand down, right arm comes all the way up to the ceiling, all while you're taking deep breaths. Drop that back knee and push back. Bring that left leg right in front to where your hips are even, and we're going to rock back and forth. Walk your hands back to a forward fold and slowly roll up. Alright, let's grab those weights. We're going to start by taking our left foot forward. We're just going to do some basic lunges, pulling our arms up to the top and pushing them down as we come up. Last lunge, we're going to rotate to the front and down, front and side. Just rotating that hip and picking up your right heel. Hold your balance. Might be a little tricky. Find a gaze on the wall or on the floor. Find a spot on the floor to help you hold your balance. Last one, we're going to pulse those arms back, trying to keep them as straight as possible with those weights. Keep your eyes focused on something. Now we're going to drop into our lunge and just pulse it out. Press back to the back of your mat, drop those weights, and walk to the other side. We're going to start with the lunges on the left leg now. Arms come up as you lunge. Try to keep those arms nice and straight. Remember to take deep breaths during this. Open up, just rotating that hip out and in while you're pressing your arms up and bringing them down. And pulse it out for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate back to the side, come into that lunge. Lean forward, find somewhere to spot. Keeping that gaze right there on that spot, holding the balance. Drop it to that lunge and just pulse. Step to the back of your mat. Pull those weights down. Set them to the side. We're going to have a quick stretch. Forward fold all the way down. Bend your knees, alternating. Those arms and just swing side to side. Walk those hands forward. Alternate your knees again. And bend and jump to the back stretch break. Set that weight down to the side. Pull your arms up over your head. Pull that right leg into your chest. And then grab it with your left arm, pull it across your side, and reach over your right. And drop that leg, and let's do the same thing on the other side. It's time to grab that weight again. This time we're grabbing both weights, bringing our toes to the mat if we were getting ready for hip bridges. Push those arms to the sky, bridge up, and pull your legs and your arms out and in at the same time. Set that weight down in front of you. You're going to take your right leg, bicycle it to the front, and slide it to the back. Bicycle front and slice it to the back. Squeezing your glutes. Now we're going to reverse. We're going to slice it to the front and bicycle our foot back. Try to keep the leg at the same height the whole time. Onto your side now, resting your hand in your palm. Bring that top leg over your bottom leg. You're going to flex your bottom leg, and we're just going to do some rainbow taps. Just touching your pinky toes to the floor. A Z sit, reach over that working leg, reach to the other way. Then you're going to press up onto those knees, kind of getting a good back stretch right here as well. And we're doing everything on the opposite side. So grab that weight again, we're going to put it on our mid-thigh. Just doing simple leg raises. bicycling back. Slice forward, bicycle back. Drop it down to where your hand is resting in your palm. Pull that left leg up closer to your body and flex that bottom leg. Rainbow taps with just our pinky toes touching the mat. Stretching over that working leg. Then we're going to switch sides and press on up onto those knees to get a good side stretch. Let's make our way onto our glutes for a quick little ab series. We're going to take both of our weights, roll flat to our back. We don't want any space between our back and the mat. Bring your legs up to tabletop. You're going to tap your right leg, left arm down, and then your left leg, right arm down. Keeping the core engaged and making sure each time you lower and lift, your spine is not coming off the mat. And let's level up. Bringing both legs down and both arms down at the same time, then pulling them back together. Be sure to keep no space between your spine and the mat. Keep your those glutes each time. Squeeze and hold at the top, then lower. Press back into child's pose. Take a deep breath. You're going to roll up, coming into a seated position, whatever is comfortable for you. We're going to stretch over to one side. Then swoop our arms through the center of our body, stretching to the other side. Then we're going to go back and repeat one more time. Be sure to inhale and exhale as you swoop. Inhale as you stretch. Exhale as you swoop. Cross that right leg over on top of the left, getting a nice pretzel twist going on, and reach that left arm across your right knee, stretching out your spine. And straight switch to the other side. Place those hands on your knees.